Okay, so welcome back to another episode of Snowfall Arena. We're continuing on with Lab versus portion of the story, bro. Like, yeah, so let's do this shit. On a wet man's on a chair after the last bout, after the test battle. Post reboot diagnosis showed status normal. The time was 1900 hours, or 7 p.m. for those who don't know military time. So yeah. Research staff set new activity cycle. All units return to standby condition at 9 a.m. Units will remain on standby at regular intervals between tests until 5 p.m. 1700 hours. Like, you know what? For 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 people to understand it more, I am gonna translate the military time that's on that's in the dialogue to regular time, bruh. Like, for example, the 17 hours one equals to 5 p.m. So yeah, maintenance and setup will take place until 7 p.m. Afterwards, time is allowed to be spent in an outdoor area of the grounds. On returning, enter standby mode within the cage. Instructions are to repeat these actions until unable to continue. The next item on the new schedule is spend time in an outdoor area. Parameters of spending time is unknown. Hypothesize that the meaning is to remain on standby and wait until for time pass. Hypothesis unnecessary. The schedule must be followed. Exiting building. Outdoor area reached. Light levels limited due to time of day. Many trees still visible in the environment. So I guess this lab takes place in the middle of nowhere within Japan. So yeah, it is almost entirely consistent with known data from the off-limits area. The ground is different from the laboratory's artificial flooring. The soil is exposed. Various natural plants are here. A certain amount of time must be spent here. The intention may be heightened basic response capabilities in the natural world. Others of the same unit can be seen stepping into the central area. I still gotta find a way to play Persona 4 Arena Ultimax yet, guys. I'm gonna see if I could get the game for Switch, bruh. I do have an Xbox 360, but I need some things in order for it to work, bruh. Like, I think another wire to work. So my second option is to get the Switch version because Ultimax sadly isn't backwards compatible with the Xbox One, bro. I do wish it was though. Re- resting, resurrecting, like reassessing the surroundings on various spectra. Unlike the combat test, no hostile unit markers detected. Hypothetical in combat under current conditions, what tactics would be effective? I reassess the surroundings. Like, I don't know how to pronounce that word, bro. Like, I'm gonna try to pronounce it as best as I can. Surroundings as a combat environment. I assign value to various geographical features. I survey the topography, or sorry, topography, graphy, on the outskirts of the environment. I detect unusual movement in one unit. Other units are also surveying the environment, but this unit is crouching while holding something in its right hand. I do not deem this unit's unusual action to be a threat. I approach it in order to make inquiries. Upon my approach, the unit turns around and stands.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, a different unit. Okay. I process the statement. Its conversational gambit is unexpected. I found no prepared response in my libraries.
You mean like how this is our first encounter? In that case, yeah. What are you doing here? I've never heard your accent before. It's intriguing. They said stuff about my accent too earlier. Do I really talk that funny?
Yeah. Nah, you don't talk funny, like, but try to listen to her accent. Like, she damn sure has an Italian accent, bro. Like, that's the closest thing I could really think of. That's the closest thing I could think of when it comes to accents, bro. Like, I was trying, all like, while I was not playing, while I was just relaxing, editing some of my videos. I was wondering what accent can Labrys be, bro. And hearing her voice again comes to me. It comes to the conclusion that she has an Italian accent, or at least sounds similar to an Italian accent. So yeah, probably when they build her, she has an Italian accent. Like, wow, an Italian Japanese robot, bro. That's a first, bro. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it actually makes her unique, bro, compared to the other robots.
I wouldn't say it's strange. It was just surprising.
The unit looks over again and speaks quietly to something in her right hand. I examine what it holds. Is it an orgasm? Its body is covered in white fur.
What's that thing? It's a dog. It must have wandered in.
Organisms' parameters are consistent with excess data on dog. Its size does not present a threat. The search for its specific breed is cancelled.
A dog.
The unit turns its gaze back.
My unit number is 024. I wouldn't call it my name, but that's how they refer to me. What's yours?
Question difficult to process. Conversational subject name is newly introduced.
I'm unit number 031. They're up to the 30s. I see. That must mean they're finally creating units loaded with full-sized ones.
Damn. The dog barks. A scan of surroundings shows several units turning to investigate. All units ignored it and looked away.
This one wants to say hello too. It does? You can understand what dogs say? Kind of. After carefully comparing its mannerisms and slight variances in its barking, I just figured it out.
Its right hand pats the dog's head while its left scratches on the dog's neck. What? So yeah, like, I actually like how different Labrys' story is compared to the other ones. So yeah, like at least in this one, it gives us an origin story of Labrys. So yeah. And I think the reason why it says to be continued is because when it comes to the other stories, is because I think it wants you to play Ultimax to find out. I'm not sure. I haven't finished this game yet, so yeah. 24 continues to make various forms of contact with the dog. I know people say, I know they say 024, but I'm just gonna say 24. So yeah, and that's what I'm gonna call her. 24's actions are consistent with styles of communication. Hypothesis: the objective of spending time in this area is to develop communicative skills. Conversing the others, same unit, and refining communication will enhance cooperative tactics. Counterpoint: no value is detected in communicating with organisms not of same unit or human.
What's the point in doing that with a dog? The point? There isn't one, I suppose.
There's no point. Unexpected response strongly indicates that 24 is not like other units.
Are you interested in what I'm doing, though?
Interested? Is there interest involved? It seems to be the case. Unsure proposed of earlier question to 24. Why ask it? Wait, what's that beeping? Oh, the oral sensors detect electric noise. Recognized as pseudo information involving the sound, no sound waves yet perceived as sound data. It is the alarm signaling the end of this activity. All the other units began moving as one towards the building. 24 speaks to the dog it cradles.
Sounds like that's all the time we have today. I need to get back.
24 crouches while petting the dog's fur covered body and releases it to the ground. 24 stands up again, turns
I
around.
hope to see you again.
24's expression changes as it says this. This movement of the lips is known as a smile. It is shown when humans experience happiness. Contradiction. 24 is a weapon, yet it makes that expression no hypothesis found. Or is there no point to tell as well? Spare cognitive processes rerouted to analysts. Still, I could not understand it. Oh, we're back here, bro, at the battle chamber. Next day, at being released from the standby, I am assigned to test battle against others, my unit, as yesterday. Order confirmed. I am taken to the same chamber the battle commences. I destroy the other 3 units, sustain low damage. As I wait there, the researchers came in. Well, I have what seems to be high praise from my abilities. I do not understand how I should react to this. Should I give an expression of joy, as 24 did? The researchers crouched next to the units I destroyed and began work on them. I think back and recall that they underwent this process yesterday as well. I am curious. I approached them. They opened a slit near the unit's neck and used tweezers to remove a bluish white plate-like object it shines. They put an object into a petri dish. That distance shine neither strong nor weak is like. No similarities found. I am sure it is similar to something, but I cannot access the relevant memory.
Well, let's get right to the feedback on today's battle.
As I sit in the maiden's chair, they connect the cable to me. The cable terminates at the midsection of a large device where Petri dishes from earlier are placed. There are a total of 3. Each contain a bluish white plate-like object. Oh, it's bluish. Okay.
What's that?
The researcher's expression subtlety changes. She is surprised. It only lasts for a moment before it fades.
This is a plume of dust. Each of the units you destroyed had one inside them. These are much smaller than the one installed in you, though.
I comprehend. That is the plum of dust installed in me too. This unknown substance forms a core of my personality model. I was aware of its existence, but this is my first time seeing it. These are the 3 personality cores of the units I destroyed. They contain not only combat data, but memories and experiences. It is not long before the extracted data download begins. I sort for the data relevant to enhancing battle performance and incorporate it to my own. The process takes much less time than the initial transfer from yesterday. During that time, I recall what took place last night. There are cases where non-combat data has been preserved. Such memories are included in this download as well. Visual memories of the outdoors at night. Memories very similar to that were in yesterday's download too. Probably from time spent with the outdoors area. The units I destroyed seem to have assigned these memories the same priority as combat data. Why though? It is effective in learning communicative skills, but that is lower priority than combat. The visual element preserved here is irrelevant. Damn. Wait. Hypothesis. The unit I destroyed had their own priorities and values other than executing orders and performing battle. Oh shit. She's about to recognize something. That the other robots might have had their own priorities and values. Yeah, their own personalities, their own goals before other than executing orders and informing for battle, bro. Like, damn, man. Yeah, I can easily tell that this is the origin of how Labrys ended up killing her own kind, bro. Just to do experiments, bro. Like, because they did reveal that. They kind of revealed it in the story, so yeah. Or at least in arcade mode, though. So thought leads to realization. This thought process I am undergoing right now. It is not executing order, nor is it contributing to battle performance. I once again look towards the plum of dust inside the Petri dish. Something almost exactly like it is installed in me. And were the destroyed units thinking along similar lines as mine until yesterday? I feel a twinge within me. Is it different from detecting an error or interference? What is this? I have no answer. Damn, man. Fuck. Like, damn, man. I feel like something is about to... I am gonna save, but damn, man. Labrys. I think Labrys is coming to realization that she ended up killing her own kind, bro. just to just for the scientist's own pleasure, bro. Like, just to see that how strong she could be, bro. Like, I feel like that she's gonna have like remorse for killing her own kind, bro. Like, so yeah, that's how I feel like that's gonna happen. I'll but we're gonna find out next episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Virus TV, sign off.